So you finished the story of Far Cry 5 and now what? Well, there are actually still some awesome things you can do in the game after you have finished it. So let's run them all down in this video. If you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go. You don't need to complete all the objectives in a region in order to liberate it, so the chances are high that you have not completed all the outposts yet, for example. The cool part is that, just like in the previous Far Cry games, you can reset those outposts to clear them over and over again, if you for example want to test a new weapon you bought or just want to have some fun. You by the way also get $400 for completing those outposts again because you already liberated the region. So you can reset the outpost by going to the options menu and select Outpost Master. This feature will unlock after you've completed the game and also all the outposts at least once. This will obviously mean that you will lose all the fast travel spots and have to retake them, but all the rewards you unlocked from completing these outposts, like special outfits and vehicles, will still be unlocked after you do the Outpost Master. Good to notice that you might want to get all these silver bars in each outpost first before you reset them. Silver bars can be used to buy prestige items that you can also buy with in-game money, but yeah, this way you can maybe save some money and spend these silver bars instead. I want to do a video with all the locations where you can get these silver bars. It should be up on the channel soon or by the time you watch this. So yes, the outposts can be done over and over again, but of course Far Cry 5 has way more missions that you can do. On the map of each region you can see how many of these missions are still left and you can then complete them. And they're not only fun, they also give some awesome unique rewards like the Magnopulsar alien gun. I made a video on the location and the quest, so watch that by clicking on the screen. You can also get the awesome Omega outfit for doing one of those missions as well. Again, I got a video up on how to get the outfit as well. So yeah, totally speak with the locals in the game to try and find every mission in Far Cry 5. And maybe you will find more unique rewards. Speaking of unique rewards, every Tuesday in April Ubisoft is doing a live event with special exclusive rewards like new vehicles, weapons, outfits and also weapon skins. And you also get silver bars for competing in these events. At the time of this recording, the first challenge is live, called Well Done, and has you kill animals with fire without using molotovs or a flamethrower. As you see here in the live event menu, you can access via the online tab. In the gameplay menu, you will see that you have a personal and a community goal. So the personal one gives you the golden flamethrower after killing 20 animals with fire. The community challenge is for all the players on one platform. So while doing the 20 animals, it will be counted towards the goal that is for all players. And here you see that I got the flame bearer outfit for participating in this event. It's an exclusive outfit that you otherwise cannot get. So I think it's totally worth it to check back every week and participate in this event, even if you already finished the game, because in the end you might get an awesome new weapon. We already know that the Vector that some people already got will be one of the rewards, but we can expect more weapons being added through this event. I will keep you up to date on all the live events that are going on in the game and the rewards you get, so totally keep an eye out on the channel for that. Speaking of unlocking weapons, while the Vector will be added later, you can of course already try and unlock all the weapons in the game right now. You of course need some money for that, so totally check out my money farm video to get a ton of money really fast, and then you can buy all the weapons in Far Cry 5. And yes, while it's totally awesome to have all the weapons in your inventory, it's also needed to complete the many challenges that you probably did not finish all after you beat the main story. Chances are high that you don't have all the perks yet as well, so doing these challenges will get you perk points so you can unlock all the perks in the game. But you will not only get perk points by completing these challenges where you have to kill enemies or skin animals or let guns or fangs for hire do the job for you. No, fishing is there as well. And that is totally another activity that you can do after you have finished Far Cry 5 to get some money and earn the best fishing rods in the game, to earn trophies and also of course the perk points that I mentioned. You can view some nice fishing spots on the map by looking for icons and also get the old Batsby fishing rods by beating region state records on a hard spot. So I don't want to make this a fishing guide, but you can view the records at each main location in in the region. So Falls End, for example, at the bar, you find all the fishing records. And to find a hard fishing spot, just look at the icon on the map and you will see it there. It's smart to go get the Wonder Boy fishing rod as well first, so you can easily set the records. You can do that over here on the map by completing these side missions for Skylar. I might do a fishing guide at some point, but there are some pretty good ones on YouTube already. Another way to earn money and perks is by completing the prepper stashes that are hidden in the world. Every time you reach one of those locations, there is a green diamond icon, and then you have to find a way to get to the stash to get a ton of money, 3 perk point magazines, and maybe even a unique vehicle or outfit. I made a video showcasing a ton of the prepper stash locations, so if you want to hunt for some nice loot, and maybe visit a haunted house, totally check out that video, because yes, the stashes are totally fun to do. And yes, we of course also have this completely different mode, but that ties together to the progress in the main game. I'm of course talking about Farcry Arcade. By completing these levels, you will get perk points and also some money when you level up. You can access this mode via the online tab of the menu. But there is another great incentive to go here as well, and that is because of the weekly challenges you can find in the Ubisoft Club section of the game, or also via the arcade menu. They reset every Friday in April and will get you some nice silver bars and Ubisoft Club XP. These challenges are tied to the Far Cry Arcade and have you, for example, complete 5 featured journey maps. And it can be tricky to find the maps that are featured, but what you have to do is filter with the button that is noted on the bottom of the screen. Then just select journey in the game mode and select featured in category, and then you see the maps that count towards the progress of your weekly challenge. There are also challenges where you have to use a weapon, like kill enemies with a handgun or with a shotgun in any featured map. You can, for example, do this challenge in one of the assault missions where you have to kill all the enemies on the map, so you can basically compare it with an outpost in the main game. So the idea is that these levels are created by other players, but you will also find some made by Ubisoft. So what you also can do is try and create your own level in the arcade editor. You can select your own game mode, the terrain, and use assets from Far Cry 5 and other Far Cry titles as well, and even Assassin's Creed Unity, for example, and other Ubisoft games. It's totally not for everyone, but if you enjoy this, you can spend a ton of time in the editor mode for sure. I didn't really touch on the arcade mode that much on this channel, but I want to do some videos on that in the future, so keep an eye out for that. Going back to the main game, I even forgot to mention the special Klutz Nixon missions you can do to, in the end, get an awesome vehicle and outfit. You can easily find these missions by looking for the Klutz Nixon name on the map, and you probably already did one of these missions before you finish the game, but these are completely different than the normal activities you will find in Far Cry 5, because they are really focused on testing your vehicle handling with the different cars, planes and boats in the game. So yes, there's a ton of stuff to do in Far Cry 5, even if you already finished the game, and also a great reason to check back with the game weekly thanks to this live events. And then we of course also got the new DLC coming later down the line, where we can go to Vietnam, Mars or kill some zombies. These DLC packs are included in the Season Pass or the Gold Edition of the game, but at the time of this recording we don't know at what date they will drop, but the content sure looks interesting. Hopefully Ubisoft adds a New Game Plus mode to the game as well, like they did with Assassin's Creed Origins after launch, so then we can put those newly added weapons to real use. I will keep you up to date on everything going on in Far Cry 5. When we know more about the DLC packs or other updates, I will of course let you know, so totally subscribe to miss nothing. Drop a like to support the channel, check out my video on the best guns and thanks for hire in the game, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.